Yo, what is going on, guys? So, here we are in game today, looking at 7.2. So, we did 7.2 a while ago. I don't even remember when. It's been a long time before I took a break, which was like over a month ago now. So, I've been waiting for quite a while for my results, and I did mine on the last day, or like the second last day possible for the Mythic run. There's people that did it like weeks before me, so they've been waiting even longer. Trust me, I get that feeling too because I've done legend runs on the first day, and the waiting period sucks, man. It sucks so bad. But because of this new content being that Kabam's trying to really vet the top spots, especially the mythic spots, because they want that to be so legit and such a sought after legit title. It's taking a long time, and unfortunately, because of that, we have a post here that needs to be talked about today because it's going to affect me and the channel moving forward. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So it's just posted regarding 7.2 legend runs, Mercs, and the future of the Legends program. Summoners. Many of you have been patiently awaiting the results of the 7.2 Legends run and the prizes that come along with the titles. Yeah, been waiting for the mythic results, man. I gotta know if I made it or not. That's the unknowing that kills me. In recent months, we've made great strides in identifying summoners that did not play this content legitimately or had other players play the content for them, commonly referred to as using Mercs, which is where you pay someone to do the content for you. And it's actually extremely common. You might think like, hold on. Like, people playing this mobile game are actually paying other people to play the mobile game for them and beat content. And yes, that's actually what's happening. And the funny thing is that it's not just like, oh, here's $20 to do my Legends run. It's like, here's $800, here's $1,000. Go get me the Mythic title. I'm not sure exactly how much, but it's that kind of money. It's a lot of money. It's not cheap, man. Especially for those really top spots that they're trying to guarantee. So, as part of this, we made it very clear that the use of VPN is not allowed in 7.2 Legend runs. However, every time we make progress in detecting this behavior or add restrictions to uphold the fairness of the contest, players that do not play the content in the manner that it is meant to be played find new ways to circumvent or confuse our methods, which always seems to be the case. It seems to be like human nature. Like, you find a way to stop something, and then people will just think outside the box and find new ways to get around it. Like, that's just what people do, man. I swear to God, that's like human nature. And it sucks in a situation like this. Using third-party software and Mercs not only cheapens the skills and work that players that do not cheat put into achieving their titles and beating difficult content, it detracts from the spirit of competition the Legends program was designed to instill. While we can be fairly confident that we are identifying and catching all of these players, this is a manual process that takes us hundreds of hours to complete. And there are some outliers where we are suspicious, they're pretty sus, and illegitimate behavior took place but cannot be 100% certain. For the 7.2 Legends run, we found many summoners that seem to have taken a trip to another area of the world before reappearing at their original location. While we're fairly certain that this is not the case, it would be an awfully big coincidence that these many summoners were taking trips and completing their Legends run while away. We cannot prove that this didn't happen with 100% certainty and cannot act on it because of this. As a result, we're no longer confident that we can continue the Legends program as it currently exists and have made the difficult decision to suspend the Act-specific Legend Run program moving forward. The monthly Event Quest Legends Run program will continue unchanged. We've spent quite some time on the 7.2 Legends list and are happy with where we have landed with it. Okay. We expect to have the list out soon and to reward the players that made it to the top. In addition, we are expanding the list to 125 players. We are exploring new ways in which we can deliver Mythic and Legend titles as well as Wolverine Weapon X, but do not have anything to share at this time. We hope to be able to do a Legends program again in the future and are sad that we had to make a decision like this. However, when creating and running an extremely competitive program of this nature, we need to be sure that those who are playing legitimately are the ones being rewarded and not the client of a Merc. Thank you for understanding, the mcoc game team. So it's sort of a lot to digest here, so let's jump back in. So one thing to note is that Kabam was sus of some people who made it in the top 100 with these, weak trips that they took to do the content, but they don't have 100% undeniable proof that they can go ahead with the ban. So I guess what they've ended up doing is there's probably around 25 players, so a quarter, maybe a quarter or something like that, people that that looked kind of sus, but they weren't sure about. So they just decided to expand the pool to 125. So at least that helps the next 25 people in line, that did it legit to actually get it, which is good for them because that would suck otherwise. It's just like in Arena, bots or, any suspicious activity, people just barely miss. Hercules, I heard some crazy stuff. Someone in my alliance barely missed by like one round. Like, God, that sucks. And to think that, someone could have taken your spot that, didn't do it legit. Like that, so much time and effort goes into that. It makes you want to quit the game. It really does. And it's happened. That's how people quit, man. So, how do I feel about this? Because, this affects me quite a bit. I've been doing legend runs for a long time, for an extremely long amount of time. I've had the Legends title since the first time I got the Legends title was on a celebrity challenge. It was a Spider-Man one, and that was like at least 3 years ago. Like it's been a while, and these act legend runs have become one of my favorite. I'd say Abyss was probably my favorite Legends run that I did because we went for top 20, and that was probably like the biggest and coolest content. But I remember doing a Legends run for, I think it was 5.4. I didn't do one for 5.3. I just 100%ed it all on the first day. But 5.4, I did a Legends run, and I got it. I think I got like 4-star Thanos. It was so cool. And then 6.1, I didn't do a Legends run because I had a special thing with the CCP where I did the first quest early, so I wasn't eligible for a Legends run. 6.2, we banged out the Legend run, got it. 6.3, banged out the Legend run, got it. 6.4, we missed. That's okay. And then 7.1, we also missed. But those Legends run I wasn't taking as seriously as I should have. I should have been boosting more. And then 7.2, we decided to go for the big bad Mythic run, and it was a lot of fun. It was actually really fun and different trying to go for the Mythic title because I actually was treating it as like a proper Legend run. I was max boosting the entire way, and I was taking it like really serious and like taking the content that serious. And I waited till like the last day instead of doing it the first day. It was really fun, and I really liked that change of pace. I was thinking if I didn't get the Mythic run for 7.2, okay, at least I have 7.3 and 7.4 to at least try. But now I don't. Now if I miss the Mythic run for 7.2, who knows when there's going to be another opportunity available for the Mythic run and if I'll even be able to do it. They're saying right here we're exploring new ways in which we can deliver Mythic and Legend titles. Like, who knows what those can be? So I really wanted a chance to get that Mythic title. So it sucks that it's not going to be an option anymore. And another thing is, like, for me, I am at the entire end of the spectrum for basically what an endgame player is. I have all the content done, or at least I used to be. I used to have all the content done, on everything right away, and I'm just itching and just waiting for that new content. Whenever I would see new champions, or when these deals would come around, my mind, my thought process on acquiring any new champions or any existing champion that I desire would default to Legend runs. Is this champion gonna help me in a Legends run? And is this champion gonna help me get Mythic? Like that's really all I think about now. That's the first thing I think about. That and like Alliance War, but Alliance War has been pretty easy lately. That with my roster I have, I'm already pretty stacked. I got a good defense. I got good offense for practically any path. I'm pretty good on that. It's really just like these new champions and really, really good champions for Mythic runs. Like, for example, the champions I'm after right now are like Archangel. He's one of the 6 stars I wanted the most because he would really help in a Mythic run. And looking at new champions, new cool things that can also help. But now, we don't have legend runs anymore for that content, which is, what was my main focus. So, like, that shifts to now, well, what am I doing? What am I supposed to be after now? What is that next thing that I'm chasing in this game? Because there's no legend runs. That takes away a lot of the fun and a lot of the excitement I have towards the future of the game. So Kabam is going to need to make something new that excites us, or revamp something that gets us excited and makes us have that same thrill as going for legend runs, or I'm a little worried for the future of the game. So that's kind of the negatives on it and how I feel about it, but there is some silver lining. At least now I'll be able to go back to doing what I enjoy, which is as soon as new content comes out, so the day that 7.3 drops, I'll be live streaming it that morning, and I won't stop live streaming it until we've 100% completed it, and I won't have to speed through it. I can take my time, go as slow as I want, use any kind of champions I want. I can take some champions that are really good, but take a little while to build up, that aren't ideal for legend runs. I can use them. I can have fun. I can use whoever I want. I don't have to go for just speed, which will be nice. It will legit be a nice change of pace. I mean that in both ways. So it'll just be good to, kind of take it slow and have fun, not worry about my time, and also, conserve items, units. Could maybe even try to do it itemless. Who knows? But so that is the silver lining. That is what I like to do. It all started back in 5.3 when I 100%ed 5.3 day one. It took me 17 hours, but I had a blast. It was such a fun live stream. So at least with this, I'll be able to take my focus a little bit away from the competitive game side to more of the fun YouTube streaming side, at least for this new content. Glad I'll still be able to do that. Glad there is a slight silver lining for me. But yeah, I'm very interested to hear what you guys think. Let me know down in the comment section down below what you personally think of all this, and how you think about it for me and my channel. And because I know a lot of you guys really enjoy watching those legend runs, and I really enjoyed doing them, especially the Mythic one. That one was extremely fun. But we'll still be streaming the content 100% day one, so it'll kind of be like a pseudo legends run, but we won't be going for speed, I guess. So yeah, that's going to do it for the post. That's my full thoughts on it. If you guys watched the whole video, I appreciate it, and I would really like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Please let me know how you're feeling. This is pretty big news, but that is going to do it for my video. If you enjoyed my perspective or my thoughts, I would appreciate a thumbs up. It really helps me in the channel out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more of those streams. 7.3 when it drops, 100% day one. That's going to do it. Peace out.